Bonjour, welcome to Fort George. I'll hand you over a visitor's guide here. There's a map in the center for you and also different information regarding the buildings you can visit. We have demonstrations, so at every quarter to the hour, we have musket demonstrations taking place just straight ahead where you see those three partitions. There'll be a warning shot to call you out. And we also have at 1:15 and 3:15 a talk on the war on Niagara that's held just by the trees and the yellow house there.
We try as much as possible that when you walk through the gates of Fort George, you're literally stepping back in time. So many of our buildings have staff in them and are designed so that it looks like the way it did 200 years ago. So, for example, our period kitchen, we usually have staff in there cooking, and they cook 100% accurate. So they use either original or reproduction cooking implements that were used 200 years ago. Basically, we have programming going on all throughout the day. Every half hour, there's something going on that you can see, with whether it's a musket demonstration or a music demonstration or a specialized talk or presentation on a variety of subjects.
The Fife and Drum Corps began in 1987 with the Friends of Fort George, who in fact are still here with a gift store very well equipped. And we have had as many as 30 kids in the program. We're always looking for young people between the ages of 10 and 12. We try to let them know through our recruiting drives, which we're in right now. They learn about music and history, and we do a little bit of foot drill, but mostly we concentrate on the basics of music education.
This was Lincoln County back in 1812. And every county had to raise regiments of militia. It was the law. Any male between 14 and 60, you were in the militia. So I represent the Lincoln Militia, and there was actually 5 regiments of Lincoln Militia from here to Hamilton, from Lake Ontario to Lake Erie. So altogether, if you could muster them all together, there might be close to 900 militiamen. Not that they would all be together at once. It was hard for them to get together like that. But you might have 300 to 400 at a battle. Most of them brought their own weapons. A lot of times the British would give hand-me-down muskets. And the first 2 years of the war, we came out in our street clothes. By 1814, there was a little bit of surplus red wool, and eventually the Lincoln Militia finally got a red coat the last year of the war in 1814.
We have a lot of different uniforms here at Fort George. My uniform is in the Glengarry Light Infantry. I'm an officer, and this actually, we were close to seeing one of Canada's first Canadian-type regiments. There was a group of soldiers called fencible regiments that were raised here in Canada, and there was the Royal Newfoundland Regiment, the 104th New Brunswick Regiment, and the Glengarry Light Infantry. So these were all raised from people living in Canada, and they were called fencible regiments because they defended. So they were raised here, and many of them fought the Battle of Fort George and all throughout the Niagara during the War of 1812. So I'm an officer in the Glengarry Light Infantry.